I applied for a job. I was 16, applied for a job, and at the time the economy was hurting a little bit, and so there were just a lot of folks applying, long lines of people to apply, and I thought there's no way I'm going to get a job, but I got a postcard in the mail in I think February of that year saying that I had a job in food service working at a place called the Meat Market.
I've been out here at 46 years. I've done a little bit of everything. I'm currently working with, over a catering operation, and I enjoy that a lot. Participating and kind of getting that all set up and running that through to the end. So, but there's a lot of other things I enjoy doing. Setting up new restaurants when we remodel and build those up. I always enjoy seeing that happen.
Came in, hired in full-time in 1975. Over the years, it has changed. It went to from sign painting, from laying out everything by hand and starting everything by hand. From there, it's progressed to digital printing, but it wasn't an answer to all. It's still not.
Started here when I was 20. Started here in the greenhouse, working in the greenhouse. When the foreman was retiring, he came to me and told me he would like for me to take over the foreman's job. And it was a little scary at first, but gradually I learned the job, and I've really enjoyed it. I've learned a tremendous amount, and it's just been a really good experience.
Old Texas Giant was just in the stages of being completed, and they tried this and that to staff it because it was going to mean a larger carpentry shop because the Giant was so big. So they found out that they needed 4 full-time carpenters. So that's how what God used to help me get in the door here at Six Flags.
Six Flags has been a huge part of my life. I mean, 50 years almost. A lot of memories, a lot of people that I've had the privilege to work with over the years. I've got some of my oldest friends, are people I've met at Six Flags.
It's hard to point out anything that would be the best experience. I think the best thing is just the teamwork we have here in our shop. I mean, the guys I work with, they make me look good. They do the work. I work hard too, but for the most part, it's what they do. They make me look good, and I really appreciate that.
Somebody, young or old, children, older people, they'll see me in my uniform and I'll see their eyes go down to my Six Flags. And nearly inevitably, their eyes will light up.
It's been a pleasure working out here, and it's something it was kind of a hard decision for me to make it, but I thought this is the right time for me, and like I said earlier, I'm gonna miss the people working out here probably more than anything else, and hopefully I'll come back and visit periodically and catch up with everybody. But it's been a wonderful experience, wonderful 46 years out here.
I would just like to really thank all the people that I've worked with. And, it's just been really a great place to work, though.
Even though I've retired from full-time work, Six Flags has allowed me to come back in a seasonal capacity. And so I'm working a couple of days a week. One of the things that I did over the years is I always carried a pan and broom with me when I was in the park. You didn't see me without my pan and broom. And so, hey, I'll sweep streets. When we're open for the summer, they don't have anything else for me to do, I'll be out there sweeping street.
Just so many memories, so many treasured memories. And I know I'm not the only one, probably by far the majority of the people that we work with.
We kind of made our mind up many years ago. Every day we come to work, we're going to have fun doing what we do. If you don't have fun doing what you do, you're probably doing the wrong thing.
I'm Chris Baker. I'm the Director of Park Operations for Six Flags Over Texas. I've worked at the park. This will be my 29th season. So I have a red-green color blindness. Essentially, there's certain shades of colors that I have difficulty seeing. It's a strong protan color blindness that I have. Red and green tones that blend together. Purples and blues. There's a lot of those variations that I will mix up and just not see well at all. The challenges you have with color blindness, or that I have experience with color blindness, as far as my job, most everything, I don't get to pick out the color schemes for the park. We have that other folks that take care of that for us, but I seek counsel of those around me, and I always ask a lot of advice on colors, what should we do, and so I'll just use his guidance to do that. And then driving, the best example I could give you is when you drive through a small town and there's just one light flashing, I have no idea what that light is. So I usually look for a sign to see if there's a stop sign. If there's not one, then I just kind of proceed with caution and go slow and see what the other drivers are doing. In the traditional lights where you have the 3 different zones of the street light, the red, green, and yellow, I can tell the sequence of that, so it's easy to kind of work through. So I've purchased some sunglasses that are for color blindness, and essentially it's supposed to be able to correct that color blindness, specifically the strong protan color blindness that I have, so that I can see all the full range of colors wherever I go outside. So I'm really excited to try that, to be able to see that for the first time. I've worked in the park for a long time, and there's a lot of just different color schemes that I've never been able to see and never been able to grasp. I'm really excited and hopeful that the sunglasses work and allow me to see the whole world in full color. Today we finally had a sunny day in spring break at Six Flags Over Texas, so I'm going to put the sunglasses on for the first time and see what new colors I can see for the first time in my life. So I'm real excited and hopeful to see this and have this new experience for me. Okay, I'm ready. So I'm hopeful. That's kind of neat because the reds and the oranges are a lot sharper, a lot stronger colors. And you can see, I wanted to see, okay, so the Joker ride, I always saw that as kind of a green and blue, but I see the purple. I can see, I guess, the red tones that are in the purple. That's really neat. I mean, it's subtle in a lot of areas, but then it's the colors. It's almost like seeing high definition for the first time. That's really cool. And seeing the Joker sign and all the colors that he has and all the purples. I want to walk around the park and see different colors. I've never, that's really cool. It's really fascinating. That's really cool. Well, I have been missing out on a lot. I'm really mesmerized by the American flag. Like that, I didn't think that was going to be a thing. Like that's amazing to me. This is going to be fun. I don't think I'm going to take these off. It's a humbling thing to think about, but my whole life I've never had the self-confidence with color selection. And you think about that growing up, especially as a teenager, getting dressed for school and everything else. And I've never really talked about being colorblind. I don't even recall it being a topic we ever brought up growing up. And the eye doctors never tested me for color blindness. That was not something ever on their radar because there wasn't a solution for it. So it wasn't something that they ever processed. It was science class in 9th grade that I really took that book with the dots in it, and teacher passed around. I was supposed to see something, and I didn't see anything. So I just didn't say anything and passed the book. Okay, that was fun. And then just as an adult, you see those moments come up, and it becomes more and more real that, yeah, I guess I really haven't been seeing a lot of colors. But yeah, I mean, it affects everything you can think about, from just even your self-confidence, being able to dress yourself and have confidence walking out, and whether it's a job interview or it's going to school, going to work, or just out with friends. I'm excited to see things differently. I mean, I've been in this park almost 30 years. And to see things that you've looked at over that time, and then now they're sharper, they're more crisp, it's like I get it. It's like there's this inside joke of how things look in color, in full color, that everybody else sees, and I've never been able to truly experience. Well, now I can experience that.
I'm an assistant coach at Faith Family Academy, and this is a celebration for our kids for winning the state championship, 4A.
I mean, it feels good, it feels like I'm on top of the world. It feels like, you know, I've accomplished something most people can't, or haven't, not can't, but haven't done yet in their life. And I hope that I can continue to do it on for the next 3 years.
Well, a lot of the kids love to go to Six Flags. Several of them have been since we are local. So the opportunity to come with the friends, the teammates that they've enjoyed being with all season, and obviously they get to miss school, so that's always a big thing for them. And it's an opportunity for them to celebrate their accomplishments. They've done something, like I said, that none of them have done, and the school has not accomplished. So being a part of that is going to be special for the rest of my life. So I know it's definitely going to be a big part of the rest of their lives.
It's crazy, especially the way it happened. Like, just that game, we being down by 10 in the half, and then at the end of the game, we went on a buzzer beater dunk. It was just, all of it was just crazy. So it's unreal. I'm still in disbelief.
Watching some of their faces when they get off of the ride, seeing some of those photographs that you all lock in when they're on the ride. Memorable photos, we'll add those to the scrapbook along with our state ride.
Oh, the best part gotta be the last ride we just rode, the Shockwave. We just ate, and then we got on that ride. It's got those long dips. It get messed with me. I like that though. I like rides. I like all that. And then I got this little Marvin from Looney Tunes. I won this in the shootout game at the front. I'm going back later. I got money. I'm going back and I'm getting me a jersey.
Oh, see, I got the highest score on the basketball thing. I won a jersey, and then I won this little ball right here. You know, I'm gonna give it away to somebody or something.
I'm thinking about this Superman ride. I really am. But I'm probably gonna get on the Titan, and I'm definitely looking forward to the Texas Giant.
FFA for state again, 2020.
My name is Luis Navarro, and I work for the warehouse at Six Flags Over Texas. I've been there for almost 6 years. When I was growing up, I didn't know what I wanted to do in my life. I became a florist, and then I started doing landscape design, and then all of a sudden I decided, hey, let's try Six Flags Over Texas. I thought this would be a great place to work at, you know? But I never thought that I would work at Six Flags. That one time I decided, hey, I'm gonna try it. Let me see what happens. So here I am. At the warehouse, I do shipping and receiving. So everything that comes in, all the products, I pick that up. And what I do is that I make sure everything's intact, everything's there that they need for the daily operations. Then I take it out to their department, and I come back and start all over again. At warehouse here, I have met so many people, and I've learned from them, and they are the greatest people ever. I don't consider this just a job. I consider this mostly the family thing here, because you're with family now. And that's how I feel with these people that I work with. They're part of my family now, and I love every minute of it, and I love these people that I work with. I wish I can go back to when I was little and just have that best time ever. You know, my dad used to come over here to take us, we were 10 of us, and he would to put us in a car and we all come to Six Flags. Him and my mom took us all to have a great time, and we did. And each time that I come and watch these other parents who bring their kids, they're having a great time, I think about my time when I was a little kid. I've grown a lot because I learned that each department is so different, and you learn a lot of things in each department. I've known everybody inside this park, including admin people, including the people out corporate office. And that's a great feeling, because you get to know, people will look at you and say, "Hey Lewis, how you doing?" You know, hey, you affected their lives somehow, because they know who you are. I can go into any store and tell a perfect stranger, "Hey, how you doing? Are you having a good day?" Normally I wouldn't have done that, but working here, you take that with you. You'll say hi to somebody because it's just a habit, because you want to say hi to them. You want to say, "Hey, have a good day." And that's a great feeling. I would want people to tell me have a great day, because I might not be having one, but you know, you might not be having one, or someone else might not be having one, but you can make them have a great day just by saying hello or have a great day.